Hi Cancer, welcome to your May, how they feel, next move, and love messages, love tarot reading. So Cancer, we're looking at the one on your mind, the one that you're thinking of this time, no matter your circumstance or situation. And we're going to be looking at how are they feeling about you right now? What could their next moves be towards you? And what messages do they have for you? We're going to look at general messages and love messages, which we have a separate oracle deck at the end for the love messages. We have the Quantum Oracle here for some opening messages. Then we'll jump into your reading. And this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, general collective reading. Also for cross-watchers and anyone with heavy Cancer placements. But welcome in, Cancer. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. Keep in mind, Cancer, all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. However, if you find this reading heavily resonates for you, there'll be an extended reading, and I'll tell you about that at the end of this reading. So let's see what we have here. A creative endeavor, and we have 8, which is infinity, travel, action, movement, putting in the work. We have events. We have 8, another 8, consciousness, happy success. We have energy. We have 5. 5 is about change. We have fear. And back and forth. We have intention. We have another 5. Wow. It looks like somebody here torn between like 2 worlds, basically, right? Maybe a creative endeavor and their success in some way. But there's a lot of fear and back and forth energy. So whatever's splitting them in 2, and you're wondering, you know, what's going to happen here? It could be, you know, are they going to choose me? It could be whatever's going on. It could be a situation where you're feeling like they need to choose maybe, or somehow bring balance in so that, you know, it doesn't have to be split, you know, unless they want it that way, right? And I'm sure things could work out in a way where everybody could be happy, but maybe they're feeling like, you know, that just wouldn't work. But I mean, we do have happy success here. So we're just going to jump to the tarot and see what the heck is going on. I mean, I don't look too much into the situation. I mean, we kind of feel something going on there about being torn 2 directions. So there's some fear, and maybe they're feeling like all this, it could be distance, you know, all this back and forth that perhaps, you know, is just not going to work out in the long run anyway. So there could be where that fear kind of creeps in, right? So let's just jump into the tarot and see what's going on. So we have the Crystal Visions Tarot. So do your reading with this deck. And then we have the Pure Love messages for at the end. And when we do the extended, I have a separate tarot deck for that. But we're going to tell you, I'll tell you what we're going to do in that once we do this reading, obviously. So Cancer, so let's see what's going on. How they're feeling about you. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Okay. Queen of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. And Strength reversed. So they're not feeling confident about the whole situation right now, whatever's going on. Because we do have Strength reversed there. Now we do have the 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles to me is kind of like a single independent energy. The 4 of Wands is stability, foundation. It's more like a committed, to some extent, kind of energy. So they're kind of torn. There's the back and forth, torn between 2 energies. Do I stay single, or do I commit to this? So the Queen of Swords, I mean, somebody here could be divorced in the past. Doesn't have to be. Somebody could work in legalities and things like that. But that's also clear communication, and perhaps they told you that. I mean, we kind of have this Queen of Swords separating the energy. So we have the 6 of Pentacles, which also gives me that balanced energy of the equal flow of energy between you. Like you both do feel the same about each other. That's equal reciprocation in the flow between you, but just not confident right now. Perhaps they expressed this to you, right? I don't feel confident that this could work because there's too much at play and back and forth and split energy, whatever that means for you, right? Oh boy. I'll mention the signs as I see them, Cancer. It could be signs of chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading, but we have Leo, Libra, Hierophant reverse, right? So they feel like, yeah, and there's a stuck energy here with the World reverse and big decision with the Judgment card. So they're feeling like a commitment here reverse. There's like something with that, like it's just not going to work. It's just not going to go the distance. So that's the way they're feeling. But is it just all in their head? But let's see. Let's see what else, how they're feeling towards you. I mean, we're getting like more about how they're feeling. I mean, they could see you also as someone very independent, successful. You know, you're very grounded and secure. You tell your truth. You know, you're confident. You just tell it like it is. You're very balanced. But with the Strength reverse, that's also telling me that they're not confident about something either as well. So how are they feeling towards Cancer? King of Wands. I mean, no doubt the chemistry, right? But there's the big Judgment call, right, on this call to action, answering the call. Six of Cups reverse. All right, let's see. Eight of Swords reverse. Hangman reverse. So, I mean, so the King of Wands just, you know, does take the lead. Very strong, courageous, brave. It's actually Leo, just like the Strength. Judgment, big decision. But the Six of Cups, I mean, I don't like that Six of Cups reverse because that tells me that they may not come back around. But we do see the Eight of Swords of, you know, getting out of the monkey mind, getting, you know, coming out of their, getting out of their head, of that, out of that stuck energy. Also the Hangman, same thing, new enlightenment, and then stands up and takes action. So perhaps in their minds either like, yeah, this ain't gonna work, so I'm just not gonna come back around, you know. Maybe they've had some sort of enlightenment and now the energies have changed. So there could be something else happening now. So I'm gonna go further, see like, are they gonna make any moves? You know, or is this them just saying, you know, I just don't think it's going to work, so I don't have any intentions of coming back around, right? Oh boy, somebody here could be a business owner, entrepreneur, leader, some sort of way with the King of Wands. Doesn't have to be though. But we got Leo, Scorpio, Pisces. Ten of Swords. I mean, that's an ending. But then there's sadness. So they think about this like, well, if it ended with Cancer, I would be so sad and I'd have regrets. So let's see if they're going to make any moves, right? Maybe things, maybe they had a change of heart, you know, change the way they thought about this. All right, because we go from like, okay, I made a decision, it's not going to work, I'm not coming back, to, well, I'm out of my monkey mind now and I've had enlightenment, so I'm going to get up and take action. And King of Wands definitely would take action. So let's see what kind of decision they're making. Kind of see that back and forth energy, right? So let's see what kind of decision they're going to make and what kind of moves they're going to make. All right, let's see, Cancer. What kind of moves are they going to make about this? What do we need to know? Eight of Wands does take action, fast pace, Cupid's arrows, text, phone calls, messages. Four of Cups reverse. I know exactly how I feel. So they know exactly how they feel. King of Pentacles, about commitment, being more stable and grounded. Three of Wands, so they're looking out to the future. The whole situation. Yeah, so they look, see, they're looking out to the future, and a future without you, they realize, would be a lot of sad, loss, loneliness, and regrets, right? With the Three of Wands and the Five of Cups here. We got Virgo. So they're doing a lot of thinking about this, even though there's been non-action, I feel. So let's see more about their next moves. So what more about their next moves here for Cancer? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Next moves towards Cancer. What do we need to know? Two of Pentacles reverse. Okay, there's that back and forth energy, because upright, the Two of Pentacles for me is on the fence, back and forth. Reverse, it's like I've come to a balanced energy about this now. I'm no longer back and forth. Justice, right? So doing the right thing, realizing here, you know, truth, clarity, justice, balance, getting what we deserve, universal law and order, soul contracts, things meant to be, right? Doing the right thing. Like, look at that, the King, Queen of Wands. There's the fiery match taking the lead, right? Charging in here with the Knight of Swords, fast, out of the blue, out of nowhere, right? May surprise you. Very fast. And there's a reuniting coming back together, right? With the Three of Cups. So I think they've definitely had a change of heart here. And as they look out to the future, like, well, you know, if my future doesn't have Cancer in it, that's going to be my greatest loss and regret. So it could start out with Eight of Wands, obviously text, phone call, message, or something like that. And definitely a big rushing in here to get back together with the Three of Cups. We got Aquarius, Aries, Libra, Towers right now. I was wondering if we're going to see a time marker. And I was thinking right now, and there we have the Tower. So this could be right now. That's always right now for me in a reading. Right. All right, big shift. Okay. So let's see. Cancer, what do they want to tell you? So we're going to do like general messages of what they want to tell you with a little bit of clarifying, and then we'll pull some pure love messages. What kind of love messages do they have too? But if it resonates so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. There could be a little bit of no contact going on right now, or maybe if it's not that, you're just feeling there's a little bit of distant energy between you, right? But let's see what they want to tell you, Cancer. Hermit reverse, right? I've done a lot of thinking about this. I've been a little, you know, held back at a distance a little bit. But I'm ready to come forward. I've been doing a lot of soul searching. Hermit reverse, right? Knight of Wands. And I know I haven't been taking action towards this. With the Knight of Wands reverse, I didn't feel like things could work. But now I'm got a fresh, clean slate, start, energetic reset, new beginning. Leaving all those thoughts behind me. I want to jump into this new beginning. Again, this is right now with the Fool. In the Sun, you know, massive healing. We have so much love, light, joy, abundance, growth, expansion between us for the future, happiness, everything positive. And I can't deny the connection between us. It's there. Two of Cups. Wow. So let's see. We have Leo, Aquarius, Sag, Virgo. Four of Pentacles. I know I was holding back. I had too many thoughts in my head. But my only true happiness would only be with you. Ten of Cups. Right? And let's manifest this together. The Devil. Yeah, I had a lot of intrusive thoughts, negative thinking, fear, stress, anxiety. But I've had some truth, clarity, awakening, epiphany, aha moment, right? That without your love, Queen of Cups reverse, I would be lost, right? I come to realize that now, so I'm going to be reaching out very, very soon. So we got Capricorn here. All right, so let's see, Cancer, what pure love messages they have. So in the extended, we're going to dive deeper. I will pull some of these now, but I'll pick them back up. And in the extended, we're going to pull more at the end of the extended to see same messages appear. Are the messages going to shift to change? You know, so that'll be interesting. We're going to look more into like how they're feeling and why they were feeling this way. What does it look like coming together? What do you need to know? Advice, guidance, looking out to the future together. What does that look like? And like I said, I have a separate tarot deck for that. We got the Morgan Greer Tarot. So if that's something you're interested in, my Patreon is down below. You could do a one-time purchase for the extended or become a member, have access to every single signs extended reading for the month, which is a lot. So up to you. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop's below. I offer all readings you see here as well as general money, career, if you're interested in something like that as well. So everything below you need, please check it out. We have such a strong bond. Yep. They realize that now. We are forever connected. Like I said, they do feel that connection here Look for look for signs of our love around you. So they may be seeing signs, symbols, hearing things, seeing things that remind you of times together, things you've experienced. I feel we are soulmates. I'm not open to love right now. So you did feel they were getting a little closed off, right? They had to figure this out. And yeah, I'm hoping we can work it out. Exactly. And I'm sorry I hurt you. So they definitely know that the little bit of distance and pullback here definitely has hurt you. You know, some things could have been said, right? But now they realize, looking out to the future, like I said, Cancer, all they want is you in their future, right? And they would be lost without it, and they realize that now. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. Like I said, everything's below that you need. The extended private readings, if that's something you're interested in. If this is where we end, I hope it helped, it resonated. If I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. If not, wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.